Trailblazers, I do want to talk a little bit more about Lillard because the star-studded backcourt of Lillard and C.J. McCollum didn't have the best night last night. They went a combined 0 for 12 from three-point range. It was their worst combined effort of the season from beyond the arc. They were also outscored by James Harden and Chris Paul, a combined 36 points. Look, as the most anyone in a backcourt has outscored them since they became teammates. What do you think? Was it just an off night? I mean, what happened there?
That's the NBA.
Yeah.
Especially when you talk about offensive talents like those guys. They had an off night. All the stat people will tell you the best measure of three-point defense is not the three-point percentage allowed, it's attempts. Right. They got their shots up, they just didn't make them. It happens even, we've seen it happen to Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Absolutely.
No one's immune from this, and so I would just chalk it up as a bad night. Obviously, Houston's a great team too. I don't want to take it.
And stronger defensively than they've been.
Was it something they ate at dinner, maybe?
Oh, with Chris Haynes?
Yeah, man. Chris, what you feeding them, man? Come on.
We have run this conversation like 3 out of the last 6
All that
days,
wine.
right?
See, Chris?
No, this was a great, again, go to ESPN.com. This is a lot of fun to watch. But there's also, I don't know, Stack, is there something too? They've been on that 13-game winning streak. At some point, don't you you catch a team where I mean, they can't have it every night. You can't have it every night.
The good thing about it, like you said, I mean, it happens. In the NBA, you have games like that, you know, and with having a game like that, they only lose by 4. Now, we're saying that, getting ready to go in the playoffs, you want to have that bad game. Get it out.
Yeah. Right.
Get it out. Get your mind, get mad, get upset, and get a fire going into you where you're going into the playoffs, you know, try not to let that happen again. I think it's perfect timing for them to have a game like that.
And by the way, that's shout out to the Blazers because it shows how long they've come. A couple of years ago, they were one of the worst defensive teams in the league. And now they're on a night where their 2 main guys are off, like you said. They go all the way to the wire.
And you had Amin, right?
Like,
you had guys stepping up all over the court, which is not something that they have had in
I'm in such a positive mood today. I feel like
you're
love that. Everybody.
Amin went to work out this morning, and that was a new thing for him.
It's because I started listening to Hove again. Old Hove. The one that he told us to buy his old album, so I did that.
It's interesting, though, because there are Blazers fans who are sort of hoping for a Houston matchup in the playoffs in the second round. It does not look like they would get that. It looks like they would get a Warriors matchup.
Right, which is...
Is it just sort of Blazers luck that this is the best team they've had in years? And there they could go in the second round facing the Warriors again that have tormented them for a while?
I don't think they would have it any other way, though. You know, Dame is a competitor. If he wants to ruin somebody's season and go out on a good note, this would be a great way to go, you know, playing the top team.
And I think you're right. I think Dame specifically, he looks at Steph Curry and he says, that guy's not better than me.
Oh, he absolutely says it out loud.
He said, that's what I'm saying.
But in a conversation the other day.
But even
on
like,
TV.
They have a similar style of play, so for him, he definitely will probably want to prove that point. But yeah, they're better off. They match up better.
You thought last night's game was good? Could get spicy in the playoffs.